Al, you're still muted. Welcome.
Welcome,
Welcome.
guys.
Sorry about that. Here I am just yakking my brain out to nobody. Sorry about that. I do want to welcome everybody to the Spirit Tribe Tea Talk podcast. Make sure you join us on the second Wednesday of every month. And make sure you subscribe and like and hit the bell and follow us and do all the things that social media asks of us because you don't want to miss an episode. Our guest today, and we are very, very happy to welcome Suni Moon. She is a sound healer with Suni Moon Wellbeing. And if you drop your name in the chat right now, let us know that you're here. We've got something very special. At the end of our live show, we're going to be giving something away. So you don't want to miss that. With that, I'd like to turn it over to you, Frankie. Take it away, my friend.
All right, great. Well, I want to thank you all for joining us. Wendy's here. I think Maura already said hi. Hello, ladies. Thanks for joining. So I am excited to bring you Suni Moon. She is on the app. She's one of our practitioners who started with us, and I think towards the beginning. And she does amazing sound healing. And she has a studio in Canton, and I've actually gotten to go there. And Fox just joined. Hey, welcome, Fox.
Yay!
And sit through a sound bath with her. We also did a joint one where I did Reiki and she did the sound bath, and that was really amazing. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and I want to bring Suni on. And Suni, tell us a little bit about how you got into sound healing and what you do and why you're so passionate about it.
Well, my journey with sound and energy healing started probably in the early 90s. And I was in Denver, Colorado. I was working as a corporate executive, and my career just fell apart. And being near the Rocky Mountains is a great place to have your career fall apart. But I was drawn to Reiki energy healing. I was trained in that and bought my first sound bowl at a psychic fair. And the rest has just been a real journey about learning about sound and learning about different styles of energy healing and combining those two things together. Over the years, I've probably worked with thousands of people, and I've changed the way I do sound. I work very intuitively, whereas some people, I think when we all begin our training, there's an idea that this particular frequency fixes this particular problem. But what I've found is that people are so different. And, one day the temperature's cold and the moon phase is different. And I had 4 cups of coffee and the dog pooped in my shoe. And my vibration might need something different. So my goal is to present to the client, whether they're in person or in a group or online, a wide variety of sounds and harmonics, because in my experience, the way sound works is it begins with you. You are a vibrational being. And so there is a frequency, not one. It's like every cell in your body is vibrating. Every cell is singing to all the cells around it. And when one thing is vibrating, physics teaches us when something else comes near that's vibrating, the thing that came in doesn't take over. So I'm not sending a frequency in and wiping your frequency out. Those two frequencies together create harmonics. And then there's a new sound. And your body creates that, I like to say, based on your inner physician or your higher self. It chooses which sound it wants to resonate with and then creates the harmonics that your body needs. So I'm the healer, but I'm creating the healing environment, and your body is really directing it. So as I play, one of you may really respond to a particular bowl, and somebody else may really love this particular gong. But if you're a client that comes in regularly, I've seen over the years that whatever resonated with you last time will be something totally different next time, because your body needs something different. But I think the joy is just to remember that it's not I who have the power to fix. I'm simply the musical source, and intuitively I know what to play, but it's really your body, mind, and spirit together that really reacts to the sound and pulls in just what you need.
Awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I love that. And you have an amazing sound studio. So tell us how many gongs, because you can't only see the bowls. And Maura already said the bowls look beautiful, but
Oh,
I
good.
hope you at some point can pan the camera or just show them a little bit of the gongs. But um, you have an amazing studio with 4, 5, 6 gongs. How many, Suni?
There's 7 gongs. There is
Wow.
probably 8 old Tibetan bowls. There's this full set of chromatic crystal bowls. I think I can kind of give you a tour here without making everybody seasick. There's the
my.
gongs and the
Wow.
bowls, and
Oh,
it
wow.
goes on and on. And there's
This is in
also
Canton, Ohio?
Canton, Ohio. Yeah, it's
Okay.
where I'm from. I just moved back here recently. And this room is a room that I decorated. So the ceiling is soft with fabrics, the wall is soft with fabrics. There's colored lights behind, there's colored lights on the ceiling. So it really, when the woman who owns this building came to me and she says, I want to make a womb. I was like, well,
Aw.
okay. But we kind of did because there's no exterior wall here. So I don't get traffic noise. I don't get anything. So when you come in here, it's really kind of like, well, Frankie knows because she was here.
Yeah.
We really can create a kind of escape place that's delightful. But if you're not here, I will say that I've done several sound baths online. I've worked really hard to get the highest quality sound I can get. And my sister has a lot of animals in her house. And she and her wife were listening, and it was interesting because she said the dogs were just nuts that day, and she thought, oh, they're gonna disturb me. But you know how when an animal lays down, it settles down, but then it goes over on its side, then its tongue is like laying out on the floor. All of the dogs and the cats were just boom. So the sound affects everybody, and part of it is my intention, but a lot of it is really just your need to chill or whatever it is
Yeah.
you need. Yeah, we all are under so much stress right now. So sound is just one modality, and it's the one that I felt called to. Combining the energy of sound and the energy healing together has just been my forte, I think, for quite a while now.
Great.
Love that.
And you also are an energy healer with Reiki, correct? So
Reiki is one of the healing modalities. I've been a master in Reiki for 20 some years, but I'm also trained in 3 or 4 other schools of energy healing. Just because, you know how when you start in the beginning and you think, oh, I have to learn this and this and this. And I finally came to the conclusion for me that energy is energy. But I'm glad to have so many different ways to work with it. But this sound, if I hold a sound bowl in my hand and the energy can come through the hand, it comes through the sound, it comes through your eyes, it comes through our voices, it comes through all different ways. So yes, I do that. I'm also a breathwork instructor. I'm a yoga teacher. I have been a meditation teacher for probably 30 some years. So lots of modalities going on here.
yeah. So if you haven't checked out, Suni is on our app, A Little Bit of Kindness on Apple and Google. It just got a new update, and you can see Suni playing and doing different videos with her sound instruments. But she is going to do something live. So, but I'm going to let the girls. Do you guys have any questions for Suni? I see you
Shannon.
Shannon.
I do. You said you were what right before the yoga? You're what kind of teacher?
Breathwork.
Oh, breath work. Okay.
Yeah, I
sorry, I missed
trained
that.
in a lot of styles of breath work, and I use it with the rest of my work too.
All right, and I think one of our guests, Zephyr has a question. Can sound healing help you not just to chill out, but to help you align better with, say, motivation or actually getting up off your butt to do things?
Ooh, good question.
I have a
She's
very
funny.
specific frequency for getting off your ass. But yes, I like to think of it, there's 2 ways to look at it. I present a lot of sounds to you, but it's your body that says, what do I need? And if your intention is to get elevated, your body will resonate with what's needed. Now, I will say that I do therapeutic sessions, which I use a recording from a lab in California that has actually been evaluated. And those are, some are for creativity, some are for sleep, some are for anxiety, ADHD. So yes, sound can affect you in many, many ways. But I also think ultimately it is your inner physician or your intention that will pull out what you need.
Great. All right. Who
I have
else?
a
Anyone
question.
else?
Yeah, I have a question.
Sure.
So Suni, when you do like, let's say it's a virtual healing session, is it all sound healing, or do you do some of that energy healing and meditation type stuff along with it?
I always start with meditation and breath work, but there's sound playing. Like when I
Yeah.
play for you later, there's a backing track that plays. That's me playing the keyboard, but it's I think with any of you who use energy healing, it's not like you turn it off. So they're always
Right.
going to be getting that from me. But I do start with some meditation and some breath work because people come in off the street or they come in when I connect with them online. And, you can be like, crazy. So first we have to get centered and grounded a little bit and slowed down a little bit, because what I want people to do is, through the process, I hope to help them realize that they are not this thing in their skull. They are a body and a mind and emotions and spirit. We're this very complex animal. And I want everybody to kind of like pull some of that in and then open up a little bit. And then we'll see what happens.
I love it.
Okay. Any other questions? No? Angel Too Many said that they are beautiful. Everybody's admiring your bowls. Are you going to play a little gongs when you do some playing for us, or?
I thought I would start with the bowls since we're aimed that way, and then I will. I think I gave you a little tour, so I can move the camera pretty well, and I will play a little bit on the gongs, and I've set up some old Tibetan bowls here too. I don't exactly know. I never know what I'm going to play, but
That's okay.
I'll play for
It's
a little
intuitive,
bit.
right?
Well, it is, and I don't want to play too long, but I had to break the ice for you on that one. Okay.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So
I do.
go ahead.
I have a question, if that's okay. It just came to me.
Yeah.
So when you first started out, how many bowls did you start out with when your sound healings?
I had one old Tibetan bowl, and it was the first one I bought, and it was at the time, and this is the early 90s, it was $200, which was ungodly expensive to me. And over the next maybe 7 years, I gathered up probably 8 or 10. And I'm so glad I bought them then, because the old bowls today, oh my God, they're so expensive, like thousands of dollars for what I have. But I had that one bowl, and I had no crystal bowls, I had no gongs, I still had a voice, but mostly I did energy healing in that one bowl, because it's your intention. As with any of the modalities we work with, it's really your intention. It's not having, don't tell me, but I don't need all these gongs. I just wanted them. So
Right.
I try to tell people that if they love sound and they resonate with it, you don't need a lot. You need, the wind chimes on your porch can be wonderful tools. A drum can be a wonderful tool. So I sometimes people look at this, and I always try to make sure people understand, if they're here in the studio, that you can really use what you have. A bell. I also have an online studio where I have high resolution music that people can actually go and listen to. But no, I worked with one bowl for probably 5 or 6 years.
So those of us, Natalie, we're just collecting them.
Yes.
And that brings
I
me
have
to
one
another.
bowl
See, you're on your
That's
way.
enough.
and a panta drum. I have a panta drum.
Ooh.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And again, it's really what resonates with you. This one bowl I have is still my favorite, and it's the one I worked with for a long time. So
I've managed to collect a bunch of bowls. I have one tuning fork that I use. But I did want to ask you, Suni, because when I started, I didn't start with the crystal or I have a bronze Tibetan bowl. So I wanted to ask you, what the difference is, because, for instance, on Amazon, they'll sell really inexpensive singing bowls.
yes. It's a very good question. And I will say that the crystal bowls are one note, one frequency. They're very razor sharp. Your metal bowls, especially the old ones, and you probably have heard them, there's different sounds in there. There's different harmonics. There's overtones. They're so beautiful. Now, the new bowls that are manufactured, often by music companies or percussion companies, they are often tuned to one note.
Oh, okay.
So I will say that I played a gig one day. I had an event here. It was like a walk-in thing. And there was a woman who lived not too far from me. And I said, if you'll come and play with me, we're going to do a 3-hour sound bath. And so she brought her bowls. Now, my crystal bowls, which are lovely and very powerful, were probably the most affordable crystal bowls I could find. Her bowls were the very fine bowls that you've seen online, $8,000 to $10,000 a bowl. And she was down to only 4 bowls because she had broken some in her set, but didn't have the finances to, it's like buying a new car.
Yeah.
And so she was playing her Lamborghini bowls, and I was playing my Amazon, perhaps, bowls. And she and I both agreed that there was no difference.
Wow.
Wow.
That is really good to know.
I think
Yes.
it's so important because I love these old Tibetan bowls, but if tragedy came and they all disappeared, I couldn't buy them again. But that doesn't mean I can't do my work. I'd have a lot of wind chimes off the porch. I make something happen with bells. So I not to negate the fine bowls. They're beautiful and they're gorgeous. But if we played side by side and the woman with the fancy bowls said, I feel silly. Because it really, it's not so much, it's the resonance and my energy is going through that bowl, my intentions going through that bowl. And so is yours, no matter what you're playing. So if your intention is to support yourself with love and whatever it is you need at the moment, it's going to come through, even with the very affordable instruments. My opinion.
Thank you. That's fascinating.
I think Zephyr asked us, have you ever worked with a steel tongue drum? That she wants one.
I understand why you want one because they're so fun. I have one. I have 2. One's made out of a propane tank and it looks like something that came out of the junkyard. Somebody made it for me probably 25 years ago, but it still sounds pretty. But the tongue drums are wonderful because they're tuned. You probably know what they look like. Round, kind of like bowl upside down, bowl on the bottom. And the tongues, if you tap them, no matter what order you tap them in, the sounds all work together because it's a pentatonic tuning. So you need absolutely no skill or experience or knowledge with those things. You can only make gorgeous stuff happen. And sometimes, like mine that I have now was, I don't know, $70 or something. It's not very big, but yay big. So I understand why you want one, and I'll tell you that is a wonderful meditation tool for yourself to sit down with a drum like that, and you can just put yourself out onto another planet or something. They're really fun, so don't hesitate. I mean, I know you want one, and there's a reason why you don't have it yet, but you'll have so much fun with it.
I have one.
Do you? Are there so?
And I love it. I visited my mom over Thanksgiving, and she has one, and they would lose me, and I would be in the room playing that drum. And they bought one for me, and you just start playing it, and everything goes away. The stress, it's beautiful.
And
as soon as you can get one.
Yeah, it'll draw people in too. I used to have a studio in an art gallery, and people would come and stick their head in the door like, are the fairies here? I was like, yes, we are. We are here.
I think Beth said she's a percussionist. So it's on her list of things to get one day.
Yeah, those of us who like percussion always have toys on our list. I have boxes of stuff sitting here.
All right. Well, I think with that said, how about Suni, if everybody wants to get comfortable, we're going to do a 10-minute or roughly or however long Suni feels compelled to just give us a little taste of the bowl. So get comfortable, and we're going to put Suni on here. If she wants to go over and get settled, we can talk a little while she's getting ready. All right.
I hope you can hear me. Let me get my backing track going. All right. So, settle into your comfortable place. Let your body rest heavy on your chair. I can't hear my backing track, I'm sorry. But just take in a few deep
Battery
breaths.
70%. Connected to
There
Suni
it is.
Moon's iPad.
There we go. Inhaling energy, and on the exhale, allowing yourself to release a little bit of stress. Breathing in and out at your own pace, but let your body settle in to the chair or the floor. And from wherever you went, I encourage you to bring yourself back to your body, bringing some gentle movement to fingers and toes. If your eyes were closed, let them float back open. And we'll see if I can speak to you again, or hear you again, I guess I should say.
That was incredible.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That
was
was
beautiful.
awesome, Suni. Very beautiful. So
Are you there, my friends? Did you float back with me?
yes, we did. Can you hear us? So no.
We probably all need to get on the screen.
Okay.
Give her the thumbs
All
up.
right. All right. So, Maura said that was lovely. So
I'll be back.
okay.
Okay. Because I can't hear
Suni,
you all again.
That's okay.
Let me leave
All right.
you.
So if you
I'll be
have
back in a few
not,
minutes.
okay, dropped your name in the chat, we are giving away a prize at the end of the show if you're still here with us. And that is going to be something similar and enjoyable like you just heard. So if you really liked what you heard, I'd suggest dropping your name in the chat. This way we can put you in the raffle for the prize. Zephyr said needs about 5 hours. I was ready to throw things.
Right?
Yeah.
So
I'm with you, Fox.
that's
I'm
a
with
good
you.
point, right? Because I was going to say, for anybody who downloads our A Little Bit of Kindness app, when you go to the directory, and I know, Fox, that you're on here, when you go to the directory and you go down to Suni's name, Suni Moon, right there, and you click on it, then it has all these videos of Suni's. So there is like a 1 minute gong bath, and so it's backwards because obviously it's mirrored. But yeah, so if you download the A Little Bit of Kindness app, and then Suni there's a whole bunch of gong exploration of sound variations with Suni Moon, gong break. So there's a bunch of free videos that you can actually listen to that amazing stuff while you are ready to throw things. So instead of throwing things.
So
and it has a book now, so you can book a session with Suni from the app too.
Oh,
yes.
nice.
So, yeah. So tell us, Suni, if they wanted to book a session, or you do virtual sessions too. So if you guys want to sit in on like a session in person and listen to a little bit longer than what you did, they can book that through your website, right? And see short sessions on the app. So tell us where they would go to find you.
All right. I'm hoping I'm hooked back up. I hope you can hear me.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Thanks. Right now I'm doing in-person, sessions at my studio in Canton, Ohio. I'm not doing private sessions online yet, but we should do some experimenting since there's some of you far away. But I do online events, and I have some longer things through the website. So my website is Suni, S-U-N-I, Moon, MOON.net. And you can go there to either book an appointment in person or to see what online events are coming up. I don't think I have an online sound bath on the schedule right now. I just played a live one here last weekend, but I'll get that up there sometime soon.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Wonderful.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Suni. And
welcome.
Thanks for joining. That was amazing.
Thank you for the invitation. Nice to meet you all. And I'm probably going to hang out here and listen
Nice
for a
to
little
meet
bit.
you.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right. So, Miss Vale, I think you had like the moon and everything. What's going on with the moon and the planets? And do you want to talk about that? Are you up for that one? And I think maybe you're muted.
If you're having trouble forming a thought and making words your mouth. It's probably because Mercury's in retrograde, and it has been since February 26th. And I think we're all feeling that energy. Now, we did a deep dive one time, and a little personal conversation that all of us had was that if you were born on a day that Mercury retrograde happened, you may not be as affected as those of us that are out of phase with Mercury retrograde, who were not born on a Mercury. I can't say that. On a day where this was in retrograde. Too many words, too many times. I'm just going to go with this. Okay, this is the things that you're probably feeling a bit foggy at. Now, I've had a migraine all day long, so I've been kind of dealing with the fog of this, and I'm going to blame Mercury for this. Mental clarity is a problem. It's been a problem this entire time, but today was worse than ever. If your plans seem like they're stalled out, like you're not going anywhere, where you just sort of swirl in the drain, that's another thing that happens. Misunderstandings. I said one thing, he heard something else, et cetera, et cetera. That is also another feature of the retrogradiness of the Mercuryness. Also, making a decision. If you're like equivocating, going, I don't know. All of this stuff is going to be resolved, though. It is all going to get better when Mercury goes direct. And I have the date here, and I wrote it down. Oh, I've got it. Sorry. I'm like, this is just illustrating my point, right? I can't communicate. I have my information is a jumble. March 20th, circle your calendar. If you can find a pen, because maybe now you can't find a pen, find a pen or put it in your little device. March 20th is the day that we can actually speak and communicate and make decisions and all this stuff again. It's a big day for us because not only is Mercury going to be in retrograde, but it is the beginning of Aries season. And Aries season is, of course, the best season.
Because you're an Aries.
So that's the best season. It's the beginning of the astrological year, and that is the day that we're going to start the fire season. Not the literal fire season, Arizona. Don't listen to this, okay? But the astrological fire season. This is where plans take off. This is where we get that energy. This is where we get that drive, that force, that amazingness. Danelle is saying,
Aries are. Sorry, I was going to say Aries are fire signs, aren't they?
We are fire signs.
Yeah. Okay, what was Danelle saying? Yeah.
Don't mess with us because we're warm, we're inspiring, we're creative. We have a lot of willpower. Also read as government. And we speak very directly, except during Mercury retrograde. So on March 20th, that is the big thing. We're still sort of drafting off the fumes of the big blood moon that happened on the 3rd. So if you got to go outside and set an intention or absorb some of the stuff that was kind of coming off of the moon, or you got to see it even at all, I think that was kind of a charmed time. I get up so early for my job. So I was outside at 3:33 and 4:33 and 5:30, looking at it as the path crossed. And there's a lot of theories that if you made moon water during that period of time, be very, very careful with it. I know a lot of people like to charge things under the moon. Be very careful if you made moon water under the eclipse moon or the blood moon, because that is some powerful stuff. If you want to break apart a relationship, maybe cut some ties, you may be cutting more than you want to cut off. You may be going a little too fiery with that. So if you do moon water from the eclipse moon, if you do use it for any of your intentions, use only a little and be very careful with it, because it'll zap whatever you're looking at. So circle your calendars for March 20th. Use your moon water very carefully if you have eclipse moon water, and get ready because Aries season starts March 20th. And that is your astrological pseudo forecast from a non-astrologer, me.
Thank you. Perfect. Okay. Anyone want to add anything? Shannon's got her friend there.
It's also the spring equinox.
That's right.
So we're closing out of winter and going into spring, which is on top of the Aries, like fire. It's like the time of blooming, the time of renewal that's coming.
New beginnings, yes.
Yeah.
I'm loving the extra light, the extra gas.
Yes.
Yes. Now we change clocks here and it's a little crazy, but it is staying out lighter a little bit later. Zephyr said Suni's bowl plus a rainbow outside for her is the perfect way to end her evening. So we're glad that happened. That's awesome. I haven't seen a rainbow since I've been in Arizona. So you guys have the most amazing.
Since you've been in Ohio?
Since I've been in Ohio. From Arizona.
We see them all the time.
You do down there. They have the most amazing big rainbows. So, okay. So let's go on. What should we do next? The card? Danelle? Who has the card? Kendra? Miss Kendra.
So I pulled a card from my favorite deck. It's the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. So
okay.
It's becoming one of my favorite decks because when I've been doing virtual Reiki sessions for some people, and every now and then I'll pull a card and it seems to be like right on. And I love it because it gives us a spirit animal, but it also gives us really a brief description. So today, interestingly enough, I pulled the Loon, which stands for the intuitive side. So this is a picture of the card. I know it's backwards. I'm sorry, everybody. But I'm going to read it anyway. So
we need you enlarged. I can't see you.
Are you kidding?
No, you're not on the screen enlarged.
Oh, well, she's bigger. She's all big. I don't know if you can see that on your end, but I made her big.
Yes, she
now
was.
Val is.
Oh man, now Val is. Now there's
there we are. I can see it. I
thought when she said the Loon, she was going to refer to all of us, but
right. We're all little loons. We're all loony. We're all also very intuitive, and I love how that's kind of the theme of the show, the intuitive side. So, it says, listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. So I just love this deck. Anyway, so that's the card. I hope it resonates with somebody. Yes. The card wasn't mirrored. Okay, so it's just for me. All right, so you guys can actually see it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes.
Wonderful. That's great news. Okay. So that's our card for today.
Yay.
Does anyone want to add anything to the card reading? Anyone got anything they want to add? No?
About the Loon? A little bit, but I'm not going to say it here.
I think it was appropriate.
Yeah.
The Loon, the Luna, the Moon, the Tribe.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
Val. Yeah, I want to point out that Mercury in retrograde conversation happened because Val, I learned that from you when we had one of our Spirit Tribe dinners. And I was in shock. And so then we all went around the table like, okay, when was your birthday? And Val was looking it up. Okay, you were born in retrograde, so it won't affect you as much. And so I'm one of the lucky ones who was born during a Mercury retrograde. And so I do feel it sometimes, but not as drastically as others.
Shannon's another one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So we're lucky in that respect.
I've been feeling the Mercury in the microwave all month long. It's been
right.
It's been
My cousin and I call it Gatorade. Like we're like, what flavor Gatorade is it today? The microwave's in Gatorade. What?
Yeah.
Right.
And where do you see loons? Are loons like special to a certain area? Because I don't know if we have loons in Ohio.
I believe loons are found in wetlands like lakes and marshes and things like that. They look similar to like a duck kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I know this from on Golden Pond. Did you ever see that? She's talking to the loon.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Zephyr said, are you in the microwave drinking the Gatorade? Yeah. All right. So let's go on.
Better
Natalie,
Gatorade than Kool-Aid.
Oh, well, you never know what's in the cooler Gatorade, right?
Cooler Gatorade.
What's in our cups, right?
Natalie, I'm gonna jump in front of you.
I'm taking names. Please drop your name in the chat so I can keep typing them. Take it away, Shannon.
Okay, so I have the affirmation. I thought it might be better to do the affirmation and then do the stone, because we usually do healing after that as well. So I thought it might be okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I am grateful that Val mentioned the Mercury retrograde again, because at the same time it does, while some people, it evokes a lot of anxiety, trepidation, and all that. It does, if you just flip it, it's all about perspective, just flip it. It's also a time for us to look within and still determine what it is that we don't need anymore, what we can heal, what we want to do better going forward. And it gives us that time to pause and reminds us to breathe. Okay. Unfortunately, it's hard to remember to breathe when we're all in the microwave drinking Gatorade, trying to figure out where our toenail clippers are. All that kind of stuff. But that being said, it is a beautiful time. And this year it is inviting us to, we just left the year of the snake, which is inviting us to shed a whole bunch of things and to take off with the year of the fire horse, and not just the slow, trot into a gallop. It's like take off. So these are the things that you want to let go of. With that, and the fact that, and not that I am not thinking of our gentlemen out there that are watching the show and that are with us today, have the utmost respect for you as well. But this month is also National Women's History Month. So this affirmation will apply to everybody, but I do want to honor all for the strength there, and for the women to especially take this to heart, because we tend to think of these things or have a little bit more difficulty and talk to ourselves not as nicely as we should. So that's what the affirmation is designed for. So with that being said, also, I just, in case you didn't know, I do quantum human design, which is, it tells you and directs you and helps you figure out just what your purpose is here and how to use the energy for this experience that you're having. And so with that, I want you to remember that each of you are unique. We are all valuable, and nobody will ever, even if you are a twin, ever be exactly like you. So think about that when you're doing that comparison thing and whether you can do something or not. So I honor the wisdom within me. I trust the path unfolding before me. My voice matters. My presence is powerful, and my light is needed in this world. I release doubt and welcome clarity. I stand in my truth, my courage, and my grace. Together with my sisters, I rise, I heal, and I shine. And today, I choose to remember who I truly am, a woman of strength, intuition, and limitless possibility. So if you are listening to this at the time frame that you come upon this, please put in the appropriate pronouns for yourself, and it will still be a very powerful and positive affirmation that you can use going forward. Blessings to you and namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Shannon. That was beautiful. I just want to talk, Shannon just mentioned, finding your purpose and being strong. Sunday I did do my first mini life coaching course, and there were 5 women there, and I thought it went really well. We talked a lot about your purpose. We talked about patterns. We talked about behaviors, and we talked a little bit about that that negative self-talk you can have, and how I said that you should give it a name. And so I picked somebody that I wasn't particularly overly fond of to give the negative voice in my head a name. And so when Sarah talks to me, I tell Sarah she just better be quiet, or I'm not probably that polite about it, but I tell her just to shut up. Because I don't want to hear her anymore. So if you give it a name, that negative voice in your head, it's more powerful for you to acknowledge when you start to hear that voice. And then you can just dismiss that voice and say, hey, Sarah, get the heck out of my room. I don't need to hear you anymore. So I want you to think about that when you're talking with yourself. And I know that especially a lot of women don't have very positive self-talk. When you hear that little voice, you might call it remember the cartoons with the little angel and the little devil on your shoulder from the Looney Tunes? It's that little devil on your shoulder that's saying all that negative thing. I want you to give that a name, and I want you to tell it to get the heck out of here. Okay. We don't need it anymore. So I just wanted to leave you with that. And I wanted to go to Danelle before we do the healing. And Danelle, tell us what you are doing in Sedona. Tell us about Sedona for those who don't know what Sedona is.
Well, Sedona is where there is some really special energy. So, and the reason there's special energy because Sedona, well, there's as Val says, vortices or vortexes or vortex, whatever you want to call it. But the energy in the earth is stronger where there's a vortex. So you get certain energy from it. So I know there's quartz crystal and, well, I think the hematite is what makes the red, the combination of all of it. But those energies are what you can feel in certain areas. So actually when you go up to any of these vortex areas, you can see the twisting of the trees. So I want you to take your right hand, okay? And I want you to twist it towards the right. So that's clockwise. That is masculine energy, yang energy. So if you're needing masculine energy and you see the trees, that's what you're getting at that vortex. Now take your left hand and twist it counterclockwise. Just twist it to the left. Okay, that's feminine, yin energy. Now, I personally like to go to Bell Rock because it has both masculine and feminine. And I know there's a few more, I think Devil's Bridge, but you can see the different twisting. And so then I know Kendra and I, when we came one time, you could see a dual tree and it was really cool.
That was special.
It was really special, but you can feel the hum, you can feel the energy, but it's not just you have to hike really high. You can feel it in the parking lot. I can feel it from here. If I wouldn't make you dizzy, I would show you a little bit of the view, but I'd probably make you a little dizzy by moving my camera. But yeah, we're here for my husband and I usually come, or some of the spirit tribe we come. Obviously, we live in Arizona, so we're not horribly far away, but our son is turning 16 tomorrow. And woo-woo. So for me, Sedona is a woo-woo wackadoo place where I do my spiritual stuff. And for my husband, it is a mountain bike place. So sometimes I make him do woo-woo, which that just means hiking, and he, is supportive. But I also do mountain biking. So tomorrow is a big mountain bike day, and our son has never been here. So I'm going mountain. We brought 3 of our mountain bikes and we're going tomorrow. So extra energy being sent this way, please.
Oh my gosh. I didn't realize Evan had never been there. Your son had never been there. That's so
never
exciting.
Never been here. Yeah, so it should be fun. But the view
is one of my favorite places.
Gorgeous. And you can just feel it. You can feel it.
All right.
Yeah. So when Suni was doing her bowls, I could feel it from here and behind me.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're getting re-energized in 2 places. So
yeah.
All right, Miss Natalie. So if you haven't dropped your name in the drawing, go ahead and drop your name. Zephyr said happy early birthday to your kiddo.
Oh, thank you, Fox.
All right. Natalie, go ahead and should we do the healing? Or I know Zephyr's got to go. Or do you want to do the drawing and then do the healing?
I can do the drawing first.
Okay.
While
All
I'm
right.
doing the drawing, go ahead and grab your bloodstone if you have one, or your sunstone, or your quartz crystal if you don't have either one of those. All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
I want to make sure I have everybody's name. Just give me 1 second, Moira. And
If you're here watching, because I see people drop your name in there.
okay. All right, are you ready?
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun, dun. We need a gong. No.
The drums. The drums.
Dun, 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 dun. I think I have that somewhere.
All right, are we ready? Fox.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
Yay. There we go.
Use the app, and she's now one for the show. Perfect.
All right, Fox. I know how to get a hold of you, so I will let you know in the next week about how to
Let's
claim
tell
your
her what
prize.
she won.
What did
yeah.
she win? Suni, you want to announce what she won?
She's mute. You're muted,
Oh.
Suni.
Yeah, you're still muted. But
Or we could say it's
Okay. Am I back now?
there you are back.
Well, since you're not here in Canton, we're going to do a virtual sound session. And it's going to be kind of an exploration because I don't do them one-on-one that much. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But we can set up a schedule, and it'll be about an hour of sound and breath and meditation and whatever focus you might want for the energy. So I'm looking forward to it. This will be great fun.
Awesome. Thank you. That's exciting.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Miss Natalie, what are we talking about crystal-wise? What crystal are you showing for our healing tonight?
So we're showing I chose the bloodstone for our healing session today, and it is a blood cleanser, and it's a powerful healer. It's good for your immune system. It gets everything circulating in your body, your blood, your lymph. So it's good for vitality and courage, protection, grounding, and it enhances decision making. You can use it during meditation, high pressure situations, or when you have to have a confronting situation, conversation, something of that nature. In ancient times, it was believed to be magical and mystical properties. It could control the weather, banish evil, and they also used to think the red in the stone, the red flecks were Christ's blood when it was crucified on the cross.
Can you show us?
The bloodstone is green quartz, and it has flecks of red or yellow jasper. This one you can't see too much on the computer, but I have another one right here that you can see some of the red jasper.
Nice.
Yeah. And
We need
let's see
to
what else. It's
during
with the root,
Mercury retrograde.
it's associated with the root chakra. And you can put it at the entrance of your home, and it will have a protective barrier for you. So,
Nice. Okay.
yeah.
Does anybody else have a bloodstone? All right, Danelle does. Let's see. We'll go to Danelle first. Oh, you got a big
Oh
one.
my.
Oh, beautiful.
Put that back in the hotel
Okay,
lobby.
did you buy that today?
Yeah. Did you buy that today?
Yes, I had to buy it for the show, right?
Yes, you did.
It was
Yes.
required.
Yes, it was.
It would
Make
have
sure
been
the
easier
husband
to
hears
take it
that.
from the lobby.
I did a stop and shop, so I have pictures and stuff to come. So yes, it's
perfect.
brand new, and I had to buy it.
Shannon
Okay.
has to
What
introduce
else
her
did you buy?
special guest.
Oh yes.
Shannon, who's your special guest with you today? Tell us who your guest is there.
This would be Preston.
Hi, Preston.
This is
Hi,
this is
Preston.
Poe.
Okay.
From Poe. So in order for Danelle and Poe to be up there this weekend or this week, I am house sitting.
Aw.
And Preston is just needing a little bit of extra loving. So
Oh.
And
Misses his family.
yeah, does Preston have a bloodstone?
yes.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
That's
yours is
pretty.
more orangey. Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else has one? Let's see. Val, did you have one?
Muted.
All right.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh, I want to see that one.
We can't hear you, Val. We see you. You're beautiful.
It's not the same thing. I keep muting because my dogs are barking intermittently.
Oh.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah. What is that?
Wow.
It is
Look
agate.
at that.
Oh, it's
okay.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you.
It's pretty.
Zephyr said, Danelle, it's a tax write-off, that thing you had to buy for work, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right? Tax
Kendra, do you
write-off.
have one?
I do, of course. Yeah. So mine is little, and you could see some of the red specks
Okay.
in there.
All right. All right. Wendy said, all of my girls are a bit jealous right now.
I think she
Sorry-
means her
sorry,
3
Wendy.
dachshunds. Yeah.
Yes.
They got featured, right? Okay. All right. And Suni, we didn't notify you. I'm sorry. We do a little healing. So we're just going to send a little healing energy. And before we do that, I just want to send out some extra love and healing to Jackie, our astrologer we had on a month or so ago. Unfortunately, her husband, Harold, the owner of A to Z Rock Shop, passed away last week. And our hearts go out to her in support of the community and for her. So we are sending out healing and love to her today as well. So Natalie, you want to guide us in this healing? And
Sure.
I don't know if you want to say anything or.
I want to say, you can repeat this to yourself or as the group, but I draw strength from the earth beneath me. And we'll go ahead. I'll use both of my stones here as we send healing energy. Go ahead, Frankie.
No, we're going to send out a little bit of healing energy around the world to everybody who needs it the most here. So if you are an energy healer or you want to join in with us, please go ahead. And we're just going to take a few minutes or a minute here just to send some love. My hands are on fire, boy.
Uh-huh. Natalie, can you repeat the affirmation?
I draw strength from the earth beneath me.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Woo!
Yeah, that was wonderful.
Yeah.
That was wonderful. All right, I
My
gotta
rocks
get
are
one.
on fire.
Down.
I know, my hands are on fire. Woo!
I have a guess.
That's a
Happy
All
birthday!
happy birthday.
We just saw the little
They said
side.
happy
we saw
birthday.
just this side of him.
Oh,
Can you
they
poke-
couldn't even see
want-
you.
He's got to
Stick
get
your head in
behind you
again.
or in
Yeah,
front of
give
you.
mama. And like, all right. Happy
better.
birthday.
Happy birthday!
birthday.
Nothing,
I only
happy
put a
birthday.
small dent in your car. I'm sorry.
Aw.
Did they let you drive up there?
No, he forgot his license at home.
That was a good trick. I'm going to do that next time.
Right?
All right. Well, anything anybody want to add for the show?
Thank you so much, Suni. This was fantastic.
Yes, Suni, we loved the bath. I'm so like relaxed, and now we just heated up from the stone. And so that was amazing.
Thank you. Glad I could be here.
No. And remember, if you want to see more of Suni or any of the girls here, they're all on the app. A little bit of kindness, download it and support. It's on Apple and Google. It's free to download. Also, Fox is there. You'll see Fox, and we are adding lots of new practitioners. Make sure that you like, subscribe, ring the bell for our show. We are on podcasts, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, Amazon, Spotify. So if you want to listen to any of our other shows that we have, we are in season 2. I think this is episode 3, maybe 2.
Yep.
3,
Episode 3.
right? 3, because
March,
we're in
the
March.
third month.
I can't believe it's March already.
Season 2, episode 3. Wow.
Yeah. Raise our glasses to Sedona. Look at Danelle's giving us.
Look, Danelle, that's beautiful.
If you haven't been to Sedona, the Red Rock and everything, it's just gorgeous. So you have to go. It's one of my most favorite places to visit. So perfect. Lovely. Okay.
And just remember
All
to
right,
sprinkle
guys.
a little bit of kindness.
Sprinkle a little kindness, guys. We love you. And we hope that you have the most amazing day. And thanks for supporting community. Like, follow, subscribe, contact Suni, see her on the app. And we will see you next month. Same time, same channel.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.